make him crumble. And for years I've stumped. But with the help of one of your friends, Chernobyl Bill,
Hello.
I figured out a way. Look at this. Polonium. Highly unstable. Highly dangerous. It could kill the whole city.
Oh!
But
I didn't know you were going to put it in your mouth.
Easy, tiny woman, I can suck it right out of your mouth.
tear my skin apart.
I have my nucleon.
Oh, Bill, you gave me much too much of that.
What about?
No.
Oh, what about?
No.
What about?
No. You're going to have to learn a lesson about the little guy. The drops in the bucket, the bits of spilled milk, and there is nothing you can do.
See, I told you during the football match. Simple enough. Gets the ball, puts it on the ground, kicks it. Nobody can use the hand to pick the ball.
Hispanic or something?
My name is Megalodon Juan, you know that's my society.
Somebody
He
Hispanic.
kicks the ball, goes it. Oh, I'll save you. Hey, I'll save you, little girl.
Not if I save you first! I will rock you, you toothy idiot!
Megalodon Juan rocks everybody. You said you believe in me. Megalodon Juan, everybody, come at me. Get off of me, guys, of the race.
Go off the bed! I will tie your feet to stew!
Yeah, they care about something.
Now that Megalodon 1 has bitten the dust, I present you, little girl, with your balloon.
Thanks.
Would you like a photo with your savior?
No thanks. I read the Queen today than yesterday.
The red queen, she never stops running when I run a monarchy. Souvenir? Get out.
Oh,
Okay, great.
Aren't those men so nice, dear? Oh no, your birthday's coming up, so I thought I'd get you a little something. Just for fun! I couldn't find any radioactive spiders, so I thought it was really nice and little. Well, honey, maybe the shock will make you
The
mutate?
shock of dying?
Princess, please, you need an origin
Mom, I
story.
don't want to be a superhero. Just because all Don Juan or Quotidian, they're idiots. They're useless, and I don't understand why everybody loves them so much.
Francis, you don't understand! When your father and I moved, things are different. And now, well, and maybe the superheroes are idiots. And maybe they have flooded the market. But they're special. They have potential. They make their own potential. And if you let this nice little spider take a nibble, so can you.
I could have potential.
No, I didn't mean it that way.
I could.
Francis, you know that's not what I...
Mom, I'm not going to be a superhero. But what about superhuman? Look at these guys. Immortal. Godlike. Ordinary.
Francis, being ordinary is so high risk. Being a superhero is so much more stable.
Like all Don Juan is a talking oversized shark. What kind of ability are you talking I'm gonna be the best human you've ever seen. I'll shove humanity in their faces. Movies and songs and books. For who knows, might be the target of the web right now.
Can you at least make a secret identity?
No.
Please, just to put me at ease.
Fine.
Your name's
Call me.
Alfredo. Quotidian or something like that.
It's gonna be Alfredo.
Alfredo? Like Charlotte.
$5 Alfredo.
Strangers more crappy. Just wanted to
Call me Quotidian.
Quotidian.
So inadvertently, you became a supervillain.
No, that's ridiculous.
And your origin story is that your mama didn't think you were special enough, isn't that right, Snowflake?
Ah, yes, the tiny man is right, tiny one. That right there is motivation and epiphany. And Elton John.
Did your father leave you and your mother? Do you have father issues? Because it's okay, I
had a business trip though.
Ah, that's why he was always going on business trips. And you know, jumping off daddy is really no big issue. I've caused, let's see,
Francis, I don't see why you have to do
But your
this.
name's Francis?
9,000, over 9,000! It's just the daddy issues. It's no big deal.
You didn't have to make the decisions you made either, so.
You two know each other.
Ah, yes. These two were the best of schoolyard buds. I remember those days, the days of youth. Tiny buds waiting to sprout into tiny little flowers.
Yes, and you were always a flower.
Ah, yes.
Stop. But I remember when you used to cringe at the very idea of a superhero.
So tiny, so bad.
When we were gonna take them down. Somehow, we didn't know how, but I had a dream. We had a dream that one day, this lady would rise up and live out the meaning of its creed.
And sometimes they have tiny vines.
Seriously? Martin Luther King?
Yeah. Sometimes they intertwine their tiny spinach.
I'm gonna play with dolls. You can have that.
That's my Stockholm's favorite thing with people.
I've seen better now.
So you can.
What do you work for himself as a child?
He's a child with connections.
You don't have any powers. You're just a human girl, a tiny girl.
That's always been good enough for you.
Tiny dancer
Francis.
in my hand, and a cow.
A cowl is good for my complexion. And anyways, sometimes a cowl is as good as you're gonna get. Besides, Mr. Massive saves people.
No one needs saving in this town. Just this morning, Velociraptor flew me into a burning building just so he could get me out of it.
Well, we get that's tired of being saved.
So you became a sidekick?
It's the only way up in this town.
We were gonna be the way up in this town, remember? Reigning in hell versus serving in heaven. Superhumans making our mark without extra help.
Actually, I wanted to talk to you about that because sometimes I feel like I'm just your extra.
And I would, scheme, and you would help me with my schemes, and we were doing what's right for the normal people.
Normal is
Us?
a dangerous word to use for people. And maybe what's best,
What's best for you
maybe
is
what's practical, Jesus, is for us to be part of the super crowd.
Yeah.
you're better than that.
You mean you're better than that, than me.
No, it's just superheroes are self-important, self-righteous bastards, and I mean that as a human.
Do you listen to yourself, Francis?
Do you hear the people sing?
What do you want, Francis? To be the best nothing? We had no plans. We just had anger. I mean, I love you. But after a while,
It was our anger, the people's.
it was yours. Everything was yours. I needed something I could live on and something I could live for.
don't give a shit about us.
Hey!
Better fake something than real nothing. Real nothing. This isn't even a relationship anymore. I'm just tagging along.
No, it's just, it's your calling as a human.
Do either of you tiny women require assistance?
No, Mr. Massive Sir, we were just...
No one needs your help.
It's because I'm a big, strong man?
Seriously, do you really think that's what this is about?
Oh, because, I'm all about down with the patriarchy and stuff. Yeah.
Come on, Francis. There wasn't much more to say anymore anyway.
Do you really think it's real nothing?
Yes, very well, very well. I will respect your decision. But because you are one of Pygmy Sal's best friends, you are welcome to become a sidekick as well.
Listen, you must be that privileged. You have no right. I don't want your Superman's burden.
Francis, you've grasped onto your own made-up burden. One I can't keep and support you with. And if I let that go...
You know,
I'm sorry.
stop.
There's no need, Pygmy Sal, right now to take drastic measures and break up these great bonds of friendship.
Shut up! I don't need you. And you, I don't need you.
Wait, Francis!
Real nothing. So.
I'm non-denominational, that helps, Ah, yes, the day my privilege was checked. Wow, well, privilege is a check that bounces.
I'm sorry, really. But it was years ago. We remain friends.
Nothing comes from nothing.
I'm gonna hit angry.
Hey,
Fuck off, I'm busy saving the world.
so, how's your album going?
Shitty.
What about your novel?
Same.
Or that cancer you're curing?
Real.
Jesus Christ, I'm just checking on you. I want to make sure you're okay.
Or what? You're gonna save me and I shall forever be indebted to your superpower man.
I don't have powers.
Here. Put your foot on my head. Call me Friday.
Are you sure you don't need any money or...
Tarzan. Bang. Tarzan. Bang.
That's like 50,000 points.
Look, I'm sorry, things are just hard right now. No one said single-handedly saving humanity from superheroes is easy. It's hard work.
I guess.
I can't become Elton John if someone's giving piano lessons. I think it's going to be a long, long time.
Well, you're not going to become Elton John overnight. And anyways, if you hate the superheroes so much, haven't you ever considered being a super villain? I mean, meet it halfway.
And what makes something that takes away their superpowers? It's not.
Well, you could do something like affirmative action.
Whoa, racism.
Whoa!
And anyway, it's not like there's this stretch of DNA that takes it away. That makes one super. I can't just have it out.
That's not entirely true.
Yes, it is. I'm not that.
Every superhero is driven by the need to help people. It's what we do.
Oh.
Yeah, so there.
Oh.
What? Oh no.
I know what to do.
tell them awesome acting skills. I'm gonna get a text. Watch.
You're not John with the card.
One, two, 17 grams.
Brown's better than a dam and all that.
So I heard about you and Pygmy Salad.
How does everybody know about that?
You two were quite a pair. Really a show.
Yeah, I love her so much. It was more than a breakup.
It was just you and that.
Well, no.
No. Well, I understand that you're using a sidekick.
It's like, what?
Just hug me.
40 grams. 40 grams.
30 grams? Okay. What is it?
Tag him. So,
What?
Pygmy said that you might be doing something drastic, said you might need some help. Of course.
Your strength is an accident owed to the weakness of others.
Ah, it is a curious thing to be needed.
It is, and I will show everybody what they really need.
Ah, the people's needs and Joe needs getting rolled together and kneaded into a magnificent knead bread. But sometimes your needs get kneaded so hard that they get kneaded into the bread and become the needle gets lost. Why are you laughing, dear my love? See, that monologue was lost just as the kneaded needle gets lost in the bread of the haystack.
Fascinating.
Yes, do you know why I'm so needy?
No, I don't.
Do you know why my bread has risen to the top of life's baking pan?
No.
Because I got bitten by a radioactive black hole. See, one day, when she's not laughing, I picked up a black kettle off the ground and it bit me, and that day I became a radioactive black hole. And from there, every day and all night, I kept sucking and sucking, trying to fill this hole in my heart of ache. But I could never wonder why. Do you know why?
I don't.
Because I did stop one day, and it happened. Yes. I realized to stop and think. I found my bond. The bond that makes life make all sense. Not like that sentence, though. You, ma'am, will find your bong, and it will be a bong. Now go.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Sorry for the time, I had an idea.
So that girl you're with now, what's her name?
You know her name. Voodoo doll. Frances!
Do you love her?
Don't ask me that.
You love her.
This isn't fair.
Please, Sal.
What do you want me to say? That she's ugly? That she's awful? That she's not as good as you? Well, she isn't angry all the time.
That's impossible. Her name is Voodoo Doll.
Shut up! She isn't. She's not. She's not angry all the time. She doesn't yell at me. She doesn't tell me what to do and get mad at me when I do it.
Not? Doesn't? What does she do?
She loves me.
I love you.
She loves me.
Do you love her?
She died because of me.
normal, the humankind.
Chernobyl, isn't there any way out?
To tell you the truth, I'm more of a destructor than a healer. Take this away, I'm done.
I don't want you.
Why was this the only way out?
The only way out.
Next time you know.
You see, this wasn't about superheroes or superpowers or any of your powers at all. It was about mine.